Hello guys and welcome back to this YouTube channel, and in today's video I will be reviewing the 2019 Bahrain Grand Prix qualifying sessions. And under the lights the sparks came out, and so too did the Ferrari pace. The Scuderia roared towards a front row lockout, and that is exactly the response they needed after the dismal Australian Grand Prix which occurred for them. But Sebastian wasn't the number one today. It was Charles Leclerc taking his first pole position, and it's at Bahrain, and to be honest it's a track he really does love, going back from his F2 experience. However, interestingly, Vettel only did one run in Q3. I'm not sure if this was because he used too many sets in Q2 because he did 2 runs in Q2, or he is saving a set of the soft tyres for the Grand Prix tomorrow. But for Ferrari, they have to be happy with the outcome of today. A brilliant session. Brilliant. But for the reigning champions Mercedes, they just have not had the pace the entire weekend. They claimed an all second row. They locked out the second row, with Hamilton getting the better of Bottas once again on a Saturday. And I just want to quickly mention, I was not surprised Mercedes had an inferior amount of pace to Ferrari. Ferrari are really strong around the Sakir circuit, and that is evident given the fact that I predicted a Ferrari to be very competitive this weekend in my preview, and it further proves the point that Albert Park is a unique track. It doesn't really tell the story for the pace going into the next few Grand Prix. And for Red Bull, it was, to be honest, a poor day. Max Verstappen could only manage 5th, but Pierre Gasly disappointingly got knocked out in Q2. The initial reaction really shocks you, but if you look how poor Gasly's been the entire weekend, I'm not surprised he's really struggled to get onto the pace. And he got out-qualified by a Toro Rosso. Let that sink in. Of course, Red Bull will probably give time for Gasly to set in, but this is not a great first impression for his bosses. Haas carried over their strong pace from Melbourne with 6th and 8th in Q3, with Kevin Magnussen heading Romain Grosjean. Haas should be really happy. Magnussen was only 5/1000th of a second off Verstappen's Q3 time. Yes, Max only did 1 run, but that really shows the strong pace that Haas have. In practice, Nico Hülkenberg was setting blistering times, and Red Bull were kind of fearing his pace, but Hülkenberg got knocked out in Q1, with Ricciardo getting knocked out in Q2. Just not good enough at all. That Renault car is really not on the pace. What a session from McLaren. 7th and 10th, with Sainz out-qualifying Norris this time. I mean, wow, what just... They came out of nowhere this season. This is the first season that they haven't really boasted about how good they're going to be, and their pace has been the best it has been since 2014. With Sainz 7th and Norris 10th, that really sets McLaren up for a really strong points haul tomorrow. I'm just really impressed to see how well they've came on from the end of last season. They were nowhere, but now look at them. I know this is McLaren, and it sounds like I'm over-exaggerating, but from where they've come from, they have developed so well. It was a mixed day for Alfa Romeo. Giovinazzi got knocked out in Q1, but Raikkonen made it into the top 10 and really extracting the best out of that Alfa Romeo car. Giovinazzi just needs to get used to F1 cars. He missed out on a seat brutally in 2017, really, and I just think it hasn't necessarily come to haunt him, but he's not at his peak at the moment. But still, it's a good job from Raikkonen, to get the car into the top 10. Racing Point were just not on it in the Saturday qualifying. Stroll got knocked out in Q1. Again, not good enough on a Saturday from the Canadian. And Perez could only manage 14th. The car is not great at the moment, and they require some big upgrades for them to be as quick as they were in 2017, 2016, 2015 and 2014. For Toro Rosso, I guess they can be pleased. Alexander Albon out-qualified a Red Bull driver. That's got to be admirable in some capacity. Daniil Kvyat could only manage P15. Again, not good enough from the Russian, but hopefully in the Grand Prix things will come on a lot better for him. I've said enough on Williams this weekend. They're just so slow, and although Kubica was close to Russell, and there is some competition there this weekend, Williams have just been so bad lately. But guys, that is it for today's video. Please like this video and subscribe. Please subscribe again. I want to be getting as many subscribers as possible. for this YouTube channel. And yeah, thank you for the amount of subscribers we've gained in the past week or so. It's probably been the biggest upgrade in terms of subscribers I've ever had on this channel. But yeah, enjoy the Grand Prix tomorrow, guys, and until next time, see you later.